Behind.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So yes, Jess being 2 behind, we will take care of that first.
Why are you echoing?
I just kind of noticed that. Honey, are you on open mic? Why am I echoing?
What is a phase spider?
Those were annoying.
No, it can't be my phone. I don't think. Technical problems.
Ruh-roh.
Was the
Thank
drow
you, Mitch. Thank you.
was the drow definitively evil?
We have no idea. He was. We don't know.
Oh, fireball!
Oh, we
his
know.
ass.
We
Tried to cloud
know. Believe the
So-
mystery for him.
I'm gonna figure out the echoing when I get a chance. For now, I'm just gonna. Clark, am I? I think you're echoing me.
I'm echoing
I
you.
think somebody is echoing other people, yes.
Is it
Because
me?
Mark is echoing as well.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're all like, right.
Well, yeah, I don't hear an echo, so it must be me. Let me turn it down.
Yeah, I mean, you at your own leisure or whatever. I'll keep going. But the other big things happened immediately.
Say last time
Oh, I
this
did.
happened, is it me? Because last time this happened, I had to literally like go into my settings, not fix anything, and then it went away.
Just
You're
threaten it.
echoing as well a little bit.
Okay, let me see what I can do here.
Let's just all go to our settings.
Yes, just look at things.
I'm-
So, right, the phase spiders was just that. You know, they just kind of jumped us as we were exploring those caverns. Were you there for us on the first round with the Kyle? Were you there for that?
I have no idea what troglodytes are. No, I didn't do anything on 4-3.
Okay, excellent. So, upon entering for floor 3, and do you have any vision on what was explored by our compatriots? You should.
The only thing I see is where they are at present, the little cave area, but we're not near a staircase, and I don't see where floor 2 came from.
Okay, just zoom out as much as you can, just
Yes.
so you can get my pings here, because I'm not going to do more than just give us mental pings at the moment. I
fine.
may
Yeah,
fix
that's
it over the week.
Uh,
So,
remember, you can shift
am I
things to
still
move
echoing
vision
for you
as well.
guys?
No.
Oh, shift ping? No, much better.
Okay.
So
I
just
literally went to
shift.
my
What are you
settings,
back with?
changed nothing, logged in, came back.
I also did the same, so who knows?
Well, I know I went over. I have a stream window open, but I'm on headset, so that shouldn't have affected a damn thing. I muted the stream.
The
and
internet is a glorious thing.
all of a sudden,
The only person I cannot see is Rip.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you were saying, Craig, about you were going to ping somewhere. I'm zooming.
You're
I'm
not
zooming.
gonna see me.
Yeah,
'cause
and I
my
just
camera's
snatched
not
your
working.
view up north. So we
Yes.
encountered some troglodytes there. No clear immediate purpose. The whole thing quickly changed over from ancient dwarven ruins of some kind to just bored out caves. Beyond those troglodytes, we encountered some phase spiders, which had this peculiar ability to go in and out of the ethereal plane, which we never really figured that out. But yes, they were jumping us in such a manner, so that tied our hands up for a little bit. This was kind of like an immediate dead end. There wasn't anything more down this very short little area, so we decided to backtrack. Upon doing so, there seemed to be some sentries stationed right down near where I'm pinging right here. This is where the more group of troglodytes and the drow wizard were located at. We had kind of a kerfluffle down in that area. We did manage to kill the wizard. A portion of the forces, probably about a little less than half, did manage to fall back. They fell back to the west. So probably somewhere around like right here, there is the rest of those guys. After that encounter, we had to lick our wounds as we were in critical condition. So we went back up to level 2, took a short rest, ventured back down. This time at the crossroads of coming back down here to level 3, where you can go right into those kind of dwarven kind of death altars or whatever. Instead, we went the opposite way, down this way, wherein we encountered an ancient dwarven ruins, uninhabited. We continued on to find a Chimera, I believe it was. Conwyn, fact check me. We fought a Chimera last time, right?
Yep.
Excellent. A Chimera standing on top a pile of gold, of which a fair amount was doled out. Or did I give you guys that number last time? Or did we save that for this time?
Well, Pippin rolled 13,442, so.
Oh, yeah, so I did tell you guys, but I don't see it.
Yeah. It was.
Okay, no, it looks like it's there. It looks like everything's right.
Okay, it should be there.
Yeah, you guys, yeah, I believe that's right. 11,000, 11,500 in the bag. I think that's
Yeah, you
updated.
Gave us, yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, okay. So we came upon a good little hunk of gold there that is now, you can see it in the bag of holding. 2 days ago, we will go back to just after a adventurous and relaxing afternoon in Amara's bedroom. Although some of our group went out doing some shopping, getting some little knickknacks acquired, and even going for walks, Amara, you stayed in that room, catching just a couple more minutes of sleep before going out. Just burning on your mind is just the news of the Red Brand bandits, what had happened to them, and the knowledge of the killer still being out there and in fact not even that far away, just not letting you sleep anymore, pulling at you. However, of course, through your years of dirty work, so to speak, you have acquired quite the sense for
skills.
right, a certain set of skills. So party, although none of us know this yet, Amara left the bed to go and try to sate that goal. Amara, hook me up with 4 survival rolls.
All right, let's see how this goes. I don't suppose it's with advantage because I'm going through my network, or no? Is this not about information gathering?
No, it's more. It's not. It's more kind of.
Am I gonna get ganked?
No, I
Maybe.
sincerely doubt it. If you roll like 2 or more ones, it'll cross my mind.
There's the verse 2. All right. It was almost a nat 22. It's just
Usually are.
my life. Oh, there's a nat 20.
I think every 2 is almost a 20. I think that's how that works.
Okay.
Okay, so now you do end up spending quite a bit of time. As a matter of fact, you spend as much time as it takes for you to meet up cleanly with the group. I think it's about 12 hours or so, if memory serves, but I could. It's actually like 16
To get from
hours,
floor
15
1
hours.
to where we are.
Yeah, and more than that, you guys had 1, if not 2, short rests in there. Spent about
Just floor 2, if I remember correctly, was a 4-hour traversal from stair to stair.
We'll say currently, this whole endeavor took you about 12 hours. You went down to the docks, as it's kind of a well-known spot that, regardless of the town, you can often find some sort of riffraff in the docks area if you know where to look. And after asking around coyly, cleverly, and not really getting anything for several hours, you come across the man who I believe Pippin found in that seedy bar down to the south when he was lost, the Spitter. And upon talking with this man, you realize, even though he's saying he doesn't know anything about what you're talking about, you get the sense that he knows more than what he's saying.
He fucking knows.
So just a paladin with a 4-leaf clover? I've never heard of such a thing.
I think that perhaps you do, and then she just slips him like 5 gold.
Yeah, would that be, looking at the gold, his jaw drops a little bit, and you actually see, you can't quite tell what it is, looks like maybe a piece of chew falls out of his mouth onto the ground, his mouth opens so wide, and he closes it with a snap, takes the gold. You're speaking my language now! Tuh.
I believe I'm quite fluent in our kind of language.
Amara, don't believe him. It was a 5-leaf clover.
I'll be right back.
The paladin of the 5-leaf clover is like a nightmare they talk about in the underbelly. Yarr, you see. One can hear about him in the old Skullport. Obviously, someone who speaks the shady lingo like you probably knows about the back entrance to it down on the waterfront. If you go there, you don't want to ask people about him like you're doing up here. It's not safe. He's like a nightmare creature. He goes to those who are paid to be killed, and he kills them. They say he's been doing it for hundreds of years. They say he lives in the shadows somewheres deep underground, in the mountain. Last I knew, he kept a squire boy in the Skullport town, though. That's how people pay him for jobs.
Has anyone heard of any of his weaknesses?
His weaknesses? Yeah, he doesn't carry his bodies back.
His weakness besides gold, I mean.
Couldn't tell you, Dolly. I'm just here, sitting, selling stuff, and spitting.
You do it quite well, honestly.
Yeah. And he spits like 4 meters. Perfect parabolic arc.
Say, I'm looking for his talents, we should say. I want to know what he can do, how he does it, where he came from. I want to know everything about him.
I can't say that I know any more than that. I stay up here. It's been a while since I went down into Skullport. Made some bad business deals down there. However, I mean, I've heard a lot of the more prominent groups down in the mountain have used his services at one time or another. Like I say, word is he's been doing it for ages. And he's a paladin, too, about what you were asking. That's the best I know about his powers.
I gotcha. Well, I suppose I will have to go find out some more information. Thank you for letting me know. In the future, just remember, friends like us know how to get the wheels turning. So if you have any more information for me in the future, I think we would have a lovely situation between us.
No problem. And hey, if you ever got more gold or need anything else, come down here looking for old Twit Spit.
How are you with dealing with poison?
You see him, like, kind of scooch further on the stoop back away from you. Fine!
No, honey, I don't mean me poisoning you. I mean, who's the best person to get poisons from? Obviously. We're compatriots. I wouldn't poison you. I'm just asking about poison.
He holds out his hand again.
I give him 8 gold and I say, show me your goods, sir, and I'll show you mine.
The old guards are really cracking down on stuff like that. You can't even buy any of the good magic items without a damn license here. You think you can get poisons above ground? Look.
Say, well,
What I've heard for 1
mushrooms
gold
grow anywhere, sir.
is that if you're looking for poison, you're gonna want to go into the mountain and ask some of the seedier folks. Maybe even at Skullport.
Seems like all my answers are in Skullport. All right. I'll see you again. Thank you for talking to me.
All right, so with that, you make your way, presumably, back to go and rendezvous with the party.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go back to the orphanage. You see no one's there. You quickly surmise what's happened, so you go back under. Meanwhile, let me flash over here to...
I pay before I leave. I pay a patron to put double on me returning, and I will split the profits with him, and I put the money down.
How many days? Right, because that's the whole thing. Like, will return in X amount of time.
I could really make this happen for me. I demand we go back in 4 days.
Unless we're dying before then we're gonna have to come back.
Oh, the last bit of information, Clark and Amara, that I didn't drop on your head yet. We know for a fact that the Coliseum tournament begins in 4 days.
Ooh. Okay. And is that topside or is that...
Topside.
Yeah, it's in Waterdeep.
4 days it is.
So now, so yeah, Amara, just when you get a chance, type out in chat how much gold you're putting down on that and what the day count is. Let us go over to Clark real fast. Clark, having been flying through the empty darkness in your Phoenix Fire aura surrounding you for an indeterminate amount of time. Initially, being side by side with Pippin. However, again, an indeterminate amount of time, Pippin just seemingly vanished. In a rather cool effect of him going into this black horizontal hole in blackness, so it kind of just looked from your perspective like he was dissolving from the front to the back. In any event, you
Excuse me.
get spit out onto the largest pile of gold you have ever seen, as the whole party kind of stands around you.
Oh, we're still in the Chimera's lair?
Yes.
Oh.
Cool.
I just saw a cave
Does this
and I didn't
mean
know
that he
quite what it
can
was.
take his own swipe of the gold to get more?
No.
Can I do investigation checks to see if it's just gold or if there's anything else there that maybe somebody else didn't find? I don't really care about gold. I'm just curious if there's other stuff.
I think we already did that.
I think we did that.
Yeah, we already, and there was. So you're thinking, good noggin.
Okay. I didn't know if everybody's like, just grab gold, just grab gold. I'm like, but what else is there?
We did do a search. We didn't get much, but we got a search.
Since we're retconning,
We got 11,500 gold, so
Right.
we did pretty good.
But I was wondering about the non-gold.
I think there was some bracers of defense in there actually.
Nice,
No.
yeah.
I think it was the half plate, the mithril half plate.
Oh yeah.
The illusionist bracers, that's what we found.
Thank you. That is exactly it.
Oh,
So, since we are retconning that you fell before the gold was picked up by us, Clark, yes, you definitely helped. I think it was Alivon, but whoever was searching for the non-gold items, you were helping there. So too, likely the party was anybody giving him a quick recap, bringing him up to speed?
Now wait,
Conwood definitely would.
you guys mentioned a drow. Some are good, some are bad. Was this one definitely evil?
We didn't. He didn't give us a chance to actually ask him anything. Tried to poison us.
Things
he tried
happened
to
very
fight you.
quickly, and it seems like an ambush. But it is a very good chance that He was Resruel's brother or kinfolk of some kind.
Ow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like this isn't Clark's voice, but this is what I'm going to go with for now. And I feel like it's a little too tinny, but... yeah, I've gone into Kenku and Kenku territory a little bit. Yeah.
We're talking like Penguin from Batman.
Hey, Conwyn, can I see since I don't know where we are on floor 3, can I possibly see the map you've drawn so far?
Most certainly. Give me a second,
Okay.
Kyle. I'll take a screen grab.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's the only way I can do it.
Yep.
All right. So, I senses though that I should just keep us moving here. So, Amara, as you begin your descent coming down into level 1, you look around thinking to yourself that it's going to be bloody hard to track the party in all of this shenanigans. However, you notice before you a ghostly apparition that you've seen twice before now, once in your dreams and again in front of a mirror, as Jasera Kestelharp appears in front of you, looking more ghostly than you have seen before and not making any sound. She makes a beckoning motion with her hand, turns around, and floats in front of you.
Good evening, lady. I know when to follow and when to lead. And then I just kind of follow her around.
Yep, she doesn't
I'm
say
British,
anything,
aren't I?
respond to
Or
you.
something.
You notice that like whenever you change your pace, she seems to keep like 5 feet in front of you, regardless of how fast you seem to go. And yeah, she just quickly leads you down. No trouble befalls you. You take the quickest route possible. You don't run into any guards or anything like that. Upon coming to the stairs that descend from level 2 to level 3, the form
I love a
of
good
Sarah-
GPS, a ghost pointing system.
You like that? Yeah, there you go. It's just so nice. She seems to dissolve into. I'm sorry, no. She actually continues leading you a fair distance down, actually into level 3, even. Continuing onwards. Just as you begin to hear the whispered voices of your companions, she vanishes. Almost got you set up. Alright, you should be good there.
Send it in Discord to you, DM Kyle.
Thank you. I'm not DM Kyle today. I'm only DM Kyle on Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays.
Direct message.
Oh, I know.
He was making a lame joke.
He was making it's Kyle's dad joke time.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Clark, Void, long rest coming out of Void.
Okay, cool.
Likewise, Amara, you're fully long rested here. Everyone else, I'm sorry, unfortunately, we only have the short rests from our last.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. Clark just helped me. So I'm like,
Yes, I just healed up Alivan.
So coming around the bend, Amara, you see your 7 companions, all with the various levels of haste, like stuffing gold into the pouch. Conwyn, are you doing that as well?
With haste? No. I just gave them the bag and they're doing things.
Excellent. Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to finish their escapade with gold.
Seems
And in fact,
found a bit of luck.
They think so.
Gold's gold.
We're waiting to see what unluck we have coming next. This third level has been a little bit more tricky than the previous 2.
What's been tricky about it? I mean, you told me about the Chimera and the Drow, and I mean, it just seems like basic monster and bad guy stuff, right?
Spiders that can phase in and out of reality at a
Yes!
moment's
I
notice.
can't believe I missed those spiders! The way you described them! out of character, Kyle really likes the design of phase spiders and has like I use them for tokens that are not phase spiders. I'm like, I just want to use this as a spider token. And so
Amazing.
Let me
We've
have,
encountered.
as Conwyn is saying this, Amara, give me a perception with advantage. Conwyn, give me a perception normal. Everyone else, give me a perception with disadvantage.
all right.
Aw, lame.
It looked like it was going to an
Dirty
18,
20.
but it never did.
Amara, you hear a reasonably loud noise. It sounds like loud clicky clackies. And it sounds like it's coming from the south going north to you.
I think we have incoming something loud and clicky clacky. Does that sound like something you guys know?
A horse?
Was there a slight squelching sound with the click clack?
It would sound like the spider feet on stone to you guys.
Well, we've also encountered the spiders on the second level, so I think she would be able to
Yes.
identify from that.
Yes. Sounds like arachnids if I have ever heard anything.
How tall is the ceiling in this hallway?
25 foot. 20 foot, I'm sorry.
If we can get everyone in this hallway, we might stand a better chance of making sure these spiders can't use the ceiling to their advantage.
I mean, I can fly, so it won't be as big of a thing. But yeah, you make a good point.
All right.
Question out of character. You guys had mentioned like grabbing for the gold or trying to make sure we get like. But there's still a mound there, and we killed the chimera. Is it because there's just far too much for us to physically carry? Is that why it's unwieldy? Is that
No,
the idea?
no, we have it all. We've acquired it all.
Oh, okay.
Everything's-
Okay.
You guys hear the clicky clacky growing louder?
Okay.
Okay.
So are you saying that we
Moving
need to go in the
forward.
hallway? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, stay in either the hallway we're in or the other hallway, because assuming they're the size spiders we've been encountering, we'd still be able to reach them even if they were on the ceiling. Whereas if we're in the room, that ceiling is a lot higher and they can easily get away and ambush us.
Conwyn, you said this floor was tricky. Do you think I summoned the spiders by saying I feel bad I missed them? Were there not going to be spiders, but then I said, oh man, I missed the spiders, and I summoned the spiders?
No, I saw them down south before we came in here with the chimera. It was probably our fight with the chimera that set them off towards us.
The party hears the clicky clacky get as loud as it could possibly get.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
So what did you guys learn from the first fight about them? Is there anything we should know since we weren't there for the first one?
Looks like it's too late for any more.
Also, Kyle, stop bending into the computer when you talk. It's on your face.
Oh,
Your
no, I
mic
wasn't
is
doing
on
that.
your face.
No, I was bending in to look at tokens. I wasn't bending in to talk.
You could just make the screen bigger. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so can I tell them about the spiders, or are we in initiative?
You can tell them about the spiders.
Not much more than I already said. They could phase in and out of existence and come out a new place. Who knows what these will be?
All right. Well, am I in a good position? Because I was assuming I was trying to position myself where we needed to be.
Just somewhere around this hallway, yes. Not in the room if you can help it.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I can get them anywhere.
All right. I'm all shored up. The first second I see something, I'm letting the
All
arrows
right.
fly.
So, are you readying that action? If anyone is readying an action, you just have to let me know just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
100%. I'm readying an action to pop
Same.
anything that I can see with an arrow that is not my ally.
Yeah,
I'm
readying
up.
an attack action.
I'm
Same.
not sure
I'm
what
gonna
that roll
propose-
damage.
Oh, I did. I rolled 250.
So rather, once you guys have your initiative down, type out if you're readying an action.
There is the conwinest roll of all conwinest
Oh
rolls.
my!
That's beautiful.
not too bad.
Holy wow.
Yeah. If we're readying an action, I will.
0.8.
Oh shit! I forgot to click on myself.
Was I? Clarark initiative.
Greg, can you put me in initiative so I can just type it in? Because I forgot to click on my thingy.
Yep, no worries.
And
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast my. My ready action would be the thing I do, the emboldening bond.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do a buff type thing, you don't even
Yeah.
need to ready it. You know what
Okay,
I
I'm
mean?
gonna do it beforehand. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give it to the 3 people at the front: Conwyn, Amara, and Rift.
And what does that do?
It's the thing that lets you add to every D20 you roll. You can add a D4.
Awesome.
Craig, mine also is not going in there for whatever reason.
No worries. Where are
It's a
you? Let me.
7.15.
add you.
Are you
All right.
still bloodied? Is that what that big red dot is?
No, that was his blood.
That's why
His Crimson Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell it was.
that.
To me, it looks like you're on your period. Just kidding.
I will say, is there any way to make the dots not humongous?
No, there's not. Not that I'm aware of at the moment.
I feel like they weren't
Well-
that big before. They didn't used to be that big.
Yes, there is a way, but
Yeah.
I would have to customize it. I would have to
Oh.
make them because it's anyways. So friends, hear me really well when I say this. There's almost certainly going to be so many enemies in this combat that there's no feasible way that I could possibly add them into initiative. So how I'm going to do it is every single enemy is going to go on that giant spider's turn, and it's going to remain that way until you guys get out of combat or until you kill everything. Okay?
Or we all die.
Or you all die. Yes, that is correct.
Awesome.
I was expecting a hide action, but instead you guys see a
Oh.
giant spider.
I tried
I
to
didn't
say
know. I didn't
hi.
know hiding was an option.
Everything is an option.
Everything
No, yeah,
is up.
that's true. No, you're right.
So
You're right.
you guys see one giant spider, and based on the sound, there is quite clearly a procession of giant spiders going on the
Mhm.
ceiling. You immediately notice that it looks like they were looking for something, and this spider had went to pass the room before spotting you guys there, ready to go at it, stopping, giving out a spider screech, loud echoing, and I believe you guys probably kill that spider. Who's gonna let me order it? Wow, that is a fucking con.
Are these phase spiders?
I mean, I had an
No.
idea for a ready
Oh,
action,
no,
but not
okay.
on a nat one.
Fuck, guys, at least they're not phase spiders.
It's big. Yeah, Mari, you just gotta let me know what your action is there.
Did you see mine further up in the chat?
Yes. Oh, right, I did.
So you're asking for me. Okay, my action was as the first spider comes into view,
Shoot.
I'm going
Excellent.
to shoot it with my hand crossbow.
All right.
That sucks. Does a 14 hit it?
A 14, I believe it does. A 14. You notice the spider actually try to almost like bat the crossbow away with one of its insect-like arms, and it actually does make contact, but just the force and the velocity of your bolt just rips the arm right off, stabs into the creature.
Okay. So,
Excellent for 12 points of damage. The creature lets out a
depends on
hideous
if
shriek.
you give me the sneak attack or not, just so you know.
Yeah, definitely give you the sneak attack
Okay.
on that one. I will not. I'm not going to do any multi attacks though. I'm going to treat this just like a surprise round though. You know what I'm saying? So just
Okay,
keep going
so
through
even
everybody.
though I have 2 attacks per action, I can't do both of them?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, so for all these sneak attack things, just no bonus attacks is essentially it, friends.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Okay, so no bonus actions for the round.
Yes.
Right.
Fair enough.
26 will certainly hit.
Okay.
This one coming so fast, the creature not even having time to respond. No sneak attack on
Right,
that one though,
so it'd just be
unfortunately. Yes. Just you notice gouts of dark, ichorish, stanky blood start pouring out of the creature, it becoming bloodied.
So it might behoove us to stop up the hallway somehow and then escape. Unless
Are-
we just
are-
kill all the things.
Are our readied actions going off in initiative order?
Yes. I mean, it's hard for me to answer that because really initiative order is all at once. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
this is how
It's
we
easier
will.
for us to keep track that way.
Yeah, I
Right.
would just be like, hey guys, maybe hold your readied action for my readied action because I was going to give 3 more of you a buff. But
Nah.
You think they're
You already had that was your.
you said that I could do. You said I could do Emboldening Bod pre-battle without anything, and then I said, okay, cool. Then my readied action is going to be Bless, so I can do. You know what I mean? So you said I could do 1 pre-battle and then I'd have no?
I must have miscommunicated. Just the one as a
Oh.
ready action.
I see.
My
Okay.
fault. All right, Kathira, I understand you are readying some sort of spell. Welcome. Glad to
Yes.
see you too.
Thank you. Produce flame.
All right.
7 damage.
Give me a hit.
It's a cantrip. It's a dex save.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Produce
Um,
flame is a spell attack.
I thought so.
It says DC.
You're probably looking at frostbite.
Or Firebolt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was readying flaming spear.
Oh,
Said it wrong the second time.
No, you're all good. Yeah, so that's a totally different dealio. Let me give you a dex save here. You see this spider backflip in both axes, like a vertical backflip and then like a sideways cartwheel in order to dodge this flame.
Says, no thank you, I'm fine.
But just the radiant heat from the ball. What is 7 damage you had said it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so it does just you notice a lot of you smell the hair on this creature just kind of burning and its skin clearly singeing a little bit just from the radiant power. Okay.
Well,
All right, Slither. Do we got some bolts here or what are we doing?
Yep.
All right.
I'm just gonna fling some arrows at it. Well, obviously, I'm only gonna get the 1 attack, right? Or
No, because you also have a non-bonus act. You have an extra attack, right?
oh, well,
Yeah, if you have extra, yeah, you get 2 attacks, not 3 attacks.
But-
I'm just.
we'll take that right there.
Hey.
All right. Super nice hit. All right. The first shot goes off. Clark and Amara, I don't believe you two had seen it before, but you noticed the bolts being wreathed in a fiery aura this time rather than the crackling electricity that it was previously.
Ooh.
All right. I'm so sorry. The 10 does not hit.
I figured that. But you were busy talking. So then that is my turn.
Oh, boy. Thank you, sir. All right, Rift.
Well, I mean, you're not allowing us to use the bonus action, right?
No.
Not in this surprise round.
Did I happen to pick up my javelins? I do not remember.
Yes, you did.
Because I didn't mark them. That's why I'm asking.
It was a trivial thing. It was used in the Chimera fight. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have had time because we were all just hanging out
Yeah, I
afterward.
thought I did say I picked them up, but I didn't put it back in. So.
Yeah, just add them back in and you're all set.
Okay.
Yeah, because these guys are about 15 feet. Well, about 5 foot out of your reach. Unless you wanted to try to make like an acrobatic jumping swing with your greatsword.
Nah, I'll just javelin his ass.
All right. I think we know what's going to happen there. Can I? That's your.
Yeah, 11. 11.
You have an extra attack though.
I do?
Yeah.
Say,
Oh yeah.
You should
I
have
forgot.
2
I
attacks
forgot. I
per
keep
action.
forgetting. I keep forgetting my level gave me that.
This one will.
But you do have a D4.
Oh.
Great reminder.
What was that again? 12?
A D. Yeah, what'd you roll?
So 2.
So 14.
14. The spider goes to bite the javelin, and it seems to cease its momentum for a moment in its mouth. But then, with a burst of radiant energy from the javelin, it kind of resumes its forward momentum, ripping itself out of the spider's jaw and dealing how much to it?
Yeah!
7.
Excellent. Bursting through its jaw, going straight forward, coming out the backside of its brain.
Nice.
The spider falling off the ceiling dead.
My bond and my healing, my only 2 useful features.
It's certainly not your jokes.
For now.
No, definitely not.
Clark, I didn't want to give you double action economy, but understanding that you had a buff, I did want your buff to go off before anyone else did
Yes,
anything.
and that was the confusion, and the term like surprise round versus ready in action,
it's
and
my
I
fault.
got confused. I got you
It's
now.
my fault. All right, Allie. So, fortunately, unfortunately, you can hear more. You know, there's more. You cannot see them from where you are currently standing.
Can we all run and hide?
No, we're in attack and we have to deal with them. So
Unless someone has like some kind of mirage spell, like you can put up like right here like a wall of imagery that way they couldn't see us.
I
An
do not
illusion
have.
would be helpful.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry
I
the
do not
Spider. When did we when would there a wall be here? There used to be a whole pile of gold in a chimera.
Well, that's the thing. You make the image a chimera with a pile of gold, and that way it just looks like nothing happened.
Well, I do not have that spell available to me at this point.
That would be
in time.
nice.
Unfortunately, I move up. Can I see them now? Can I see one now?
I believe you can. I think you can. Oh, you can't quite. You can't quite.
Probably more up front.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not getting. I'm not a frontliner.
I don't want to get any closer than I need to be.
Exactly.
Can you ready an action during a surprise round? For when they turn the corner?
No, because we all already had ready. This was our ready to action, and
Yeah,
I'm
these
just
were
kind of
all-
letting
Yeah.
So it's
really, he
gotcha.
shouldn't even be able to move, but I'm
You're
like
right.
trying
You're right.
to.
Yeah, it should,
No, I'll
therefore
go.
his ready action won't trigger because there's not an enemy he can see. Yeah, that makes
Allie,
sense.
Okay.
you're fine, especially because it doesn't seem like your ready can possibly trigger. If you'd like to
Yeah.
move, I'll give you free movement.
Yeah, that's all. I'll just move up for next for. As
I know
the
I-
fight progresses.
I know I'm a stickler on the rules a lot of times, but I do
Fine.
like to have you guys have fun too. I want to.
He chose to ready a dash,
Right.
which is an action.
All right. Our main Mecha Man Maw Master Pippin.
Well.
I now understand why somebody said we should ready our actions in this hallway, because if we were in this hallway, this wouldn't be a problem right now.
If we had
I mean,
hid, it wouldn't be a problem right now either.
No, that's true too. They're both valid options.
I
I'm just gonna
cannot.
stay where I am.
Okay. If so, anytime you want to stay where you are, tell me you're taking the Oh fuck! What is it?
Dodge.
Dodge. Thank you. Tell me you're taking the dodge action.
Taking the
Basically,
dodge,
yeah. Anything that attacks you has disadvantage now, no matter what. Okay, Sir Conwyn. You know, I do think you were the first one to say go in here, so I think I'm mad at you because this is terrible for me. This is so bad. This is so bad.
Oh, you mean you have to fight one-on-one forever?
So
If they're big enough,
I
one could be
didn't-
on the ceiling, one could be on the floor. Like
Conwyn didn't have anything readied, but if you'll allow it, I'll just move up one in front of Amara, and then use a harness divine power. Or no, I won't do that. I'll just move up in front of Amara.
Are you certain that that's what you want to do? Oh yes, you
Yeah.
no.
I
Yes,
hate
you
when
are.
he asks
Oh,
stupid questions like
there's
that.
a problem with the sphere, though. Can the
It's
sphere
up
be
high.
on the grid?
Yeah, I can fix that. But so too, I was questioning Conwyn because, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but we will put it there because it's easy. I was thinking that fireball was right near you, Conwyn, but it's up. It's
Yeah.
up high. Yep.
Oh, the flaming sphere is on the ceiling?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, it was wherever
Good
the
to know.
spider was.
Well, I didn't know if
Oh.
the spider was on the ceiling or if the spider was on the ground. Because we were slashing at it, so I would assume it'd be on the ground.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's me.
Not everybody was taking. He was using ranged weapons.
Everybody used ranged? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Never
everything
mind
is
then.
ranged, yeah.
Okay.
The party hears
Oh boy.
a series of incomprehensible screeches, howls, screams, yells. Amara, being that you speak Undercommon, you cannot understand it because it's just such a cacophony. You do hear Loth a lot. You hear Queen a lot. You hear
Oh, shit.
Trissa a lot.
Okay.
And you hear House Avrinder. House Avrindar.
So they're either speaking too fast or they're doing.
There's too many voices all shouting different things.
Okay. Nice.
That being said,
Was the first one Loth or Loth?
it's what you're thinking it might be.
Oh, okay. That's what
Yeah,
I was
it's,
wondering.
it's
Okay.
lol. She
Yeah.
who shall not be named.
Yep.
Isn't that the spider goddess or whatever?
Yeah, and we're fighting
Yeah, the
these
drow-
spiders.
got us
So,
to the drow.
and you guys fought a drow, so drow plus spiders makes sense. Yep.
Mhm.
Out of character, I just recently learned about driders, which are fucking gross.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like your spliced drows?
I specifically put a whole bunch of spliced drows into my Friday campaign because I think they're so fucking gross.
Glad I'm not in that game.
Squishy.
How many, Craig? How many?
Hey guys, remember that time for
guys
90% of
need-
my playtime I didn't remember I had spells?
I do forget rangers or spellcasters all the time. I don't think Fenric has cast a single spell, and we're level 11. So
I've always I have a level 15 ranger, and I always find that the spells are not healing, and I always forget to cast them too.
unless you use like Hunter's Mark, like every time you should be using it, that's the only one that I can think of that's like kind
I
of.
always forget about that
Yeah.
too. I just fucking fire off the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it still takes spell slots, so it's not like it's just free. You know?
Are paladins the only spellcaster that don't get cantrips?
Rangers don't get cantrips.
That was gonna be my second
Yeah.
question. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
That's what I wasn't sure on.
So
I mean,
the
I think
spider,
my ranger has basically only has like primarily will use alarm occasionally, and then he mainly just uses healing spells, self healer, and maybe a little bit of foot. I have to look. I need to actually.
Craig, were you gonna say something?
Yep. Sorry about the wait, guys. I had a lot of clicking to do. What you all
You're
can now see, several of you can now see. Obviously, you heard this cacophonous racket coming from the south. It seems to be quite a large area down there because not only was there a lot of voices and it was just loud, but it also echoed quite a bit, seemingly off a lot of similarly old stone chambers. You hear all that noise, and then you see the spiders on the walls, just kind of at the edge of the heat of the spider of the fire, staring at you all furiously, making and kind of pawing forward with its feet and going backwards a little bit, but clearly not wanting to go and willingly burn itself on the fire.
Yeah. So that's good placement. They can't get to us. I guess they could if they go around it or go under it. But they can't go around it. They go under
them in their language.
What you see in front of you is spiders.
Spiders don't have a language.
But I was just hearing them speak, wasn't I?
Not them. You were hearing something else controlling them probably speak, or somebody with them.
You were hearing things that you can't quite see because they're in an area to the south.
Uh-huh.
So if
Could she tell what type?
Would they hear me?
You could try.
Could she tell by listening what type of voices they were? If they were elf or dwarf or goblin or like?
You could give me a your choice of survival or perception, Amara, or insight. I'll give you all three. Three chances. 3 choices.
You said chances. She rolls all 3.
21 perception.
Yeah. So you heard more giant spiders. You heard troglodytes. You heard bugbears. You heard goblins. You heard drow. You heard quagoths.
All right.
You also heard grimlocks. I don't even know if you know what a grimlock is, but you heard those.
Oh yeah, he's the Tyrannosaurus Rex Transformers from the Autobots. His name's Grimlock. That was the joke. I'm going to be quiet now.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's what the crickets were supposed to tell you.
All right. Yes, Amara. So, in answer to your question, you certainly can.
Okay. What I would
Try.
say is, as I go to attack, I would be like, leave this place or send back your minions unless you wish them all to die. And then I'm just going to shoot.
They don't care about... I don't think they care about their minions dying. I don't think that's a good threat.
Hey, I'm just saying. And I'm going to attack the spider. It's going to be a 23 to hit. I'm assuming
Definitely hits.
I no longer have sneak attack because no one's...
Especially after shouting out communication is always bad for stealth.
I understand. Okay, so that is going to be 8 damage. I'm going to do another one that is...
All right. Coming out even more speedy than the first.
I know. So that's 10 damage. Just so you know, the first time I roll on all my things is going to be the one with magical damage. The second one is not magical damage.
Excellent.
Just so you
does
know.
Does the first one have 1 additional point of damage to it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Well, I'll just give you more. Okay. All right.
No, it should come up because I am hitting the correct ones.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
I just wanted you to know in case there was resistance things. And then as a bonus action, I will do the magical one again, because I'm allowed to. Alright, 23 to hit.
Excellent.
So it's always going to go, it's like magical, non-magical, magical. Because I can't just like, boom, boom.
All right, excellent. And that third shot actually being enough to drop this giant spider as well.
Nice.
All right, our resident druid. What you got, Kathira?
So Kathira is going to move up into the middle of everybody a little bit. And then I am going to use the flaming sphere as a battering ram against the spider to the south.
Perfect. Now, that's not in your line of sight, so if you were trying to do... Well, it's going to work out, it's going to be fine, but a lot of spells that wouldn't work for you, and you wouldn't be able to create your flaming sphere there, because it needs to be created in line of sight. But to the best of my knowledge, there's no because you know that he's there, so you would just say, go down that way, right? So this works out perfectly. But you wouldn't be able to create your flaming sphere there. All right, so let me... we do know for a fact these guys to be quite dexterous, but let's see if this one will backflip on you like the other. He just does a single backflip to avoid the fireball. Still being singed quite badly and losing some fur. Of course, you wouldn't have heard any of that. To your senses, Kathira, what happened is you heard a little bit of a tss, and you smelt that kind of burnt fur, but you didn't hear a yelp of pain or anything of that nature.
Okie doke.
Now, that was only your bonus action, if there's anything else that you want to do.
Oh, okay.
Right, because it's already out there, and that was just you moving it.
No, you move it. Is it movement as a bonus action or move it as an action?
I might be. Yeah, I'm probably wrong here. Am I wrong?
It's movement as a bonus action, like radiant or spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, yeah. Yeah, the only time it's an action is it's just like spiritual weapon. Yeah. Yep.
So if I know it's down there, can I cast Erupting Earth in that direction or no?
So I believe you do need line of sight for Erupting Earth, but what's the how much can you see? So right here where I'm pinging, that's where you could.
Okay.
That's the furthest out that I would reasonably say you could center it on. So like one above where your flaming sphere currently is.
You said I could center it there?
Yes. Or have it closer to you or anything like that.
Okay.
The square to the right of where I'm pinging, you could not center it at because I don't think that's in line of sight.
Okay. Can I still move? Sorry.
Have you taken the limits of your movement? Then yeah, yep, absolutely.
Okay. So from there, can I make it a little bit like to where the flaming sphere is, or in the center of the spider?
Yeah, I believe it or not, that actually doesn't get you anything. That if you and Conwyn could somehow miraculously swap places, but yeah, that still has you at literally the same.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to where I was, and I will cast it there then.
Okay. Just throw it out there. I'm sure you'll probably get it right. Worst case, I might have to nudge it just a little bit. This is actually really, 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 really smart. You might be the MVP right now. I mean, we all can. I'm sure, it's easy to figure out why. No, that's not your fault. That's my fault. It's just how I have that token set. Yeah, that should be fine now. All right, so that's another deck save. Okay. The party hears a loud explosion of earth and masonry and stone, deafening for just a moment. The giant spider is riddled with bits of stone as though it was shrapnel from a grenade, taking 19 points of bludgeoning damage, leaving it seemingly barely able to cling onto the ceiling. All right, Sir Slither. That was a great action there, Kathira.
Okay.
Kind of a dodgy situation here. I don't have anything that I can really. I'm gonna do the dodge action. Alright, well, I'm gonna move up just a little bit, but I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Duly noted. Anything else? Bonus or anything like that? Movement?
No.
All
Not
right.
at this time.
Slither is braced and ready. All right, Rift. You see.
Nothing.
You actually, yeah, you don't see nothing. You see exploded earth in front of you, and you can hear the slow chatter of a giant spider's mandibles.
They know nothing of the hunt.
So is this like all in the way? Can I?
It's not in the way. It is difficult terrain. So imagine
Not for
it
me.
as
But she's
like,
also an Earth Ganassi, so difficult
Oh!
terrain is
It's
nothing
not
to her.
difficult for me.
it is not difficult for you. That's exactly right. But if you go through it, be ready to narrate it for me a little bit and just describe for me in any of the different ways how it might be nothing. Be it you phase through it or you're just really good on it, like Toph from Avatar, however it affects you.
Yeah, I'm just really tough because, I'm Beryllium Rift, and of course I'm trying to not, like, trip over the rocks and stuff. Yeah, some of them I kick out of the way.
Excellent. So kind of you're a cross between a cat and the Juggernaut, and it just the way parts for you. You get to this spider. You see him. You're what are you? You're around like 7 foot tall or so.
6'5", I think.
6'5". You're wielding a sword that's approximately 4 to 5 feet. The monster is 5. So yeah, there's about like 5 feet between you and the monster. Right now, you couldn't do it with your greatsword. You could do it with your javelins. If you wanted to try to pass an ability check and then do a melee attack, we could talk about that as well.
I only have one javelin.
Oh my god!
Or, I don't know how many I have. Just kidding. I got 3. But they don't do much damage. I want to attack it.
It's no problem. Like I say, we can.
I can jump or something?
Yep. So if you want to do that, you can choose. Well, first of all, tell me how you're going to try to do it. Like I say, you're in this hallway. Giant spiders above you. You're below it. Walls on either side, not too far away, and there's some rubble around you on the ground. Depending on how you describe this to me, will determine what type of check it is.
Some rubble, like how far up is the
Looking
rubble?
around quickly with like a split second, you see a big piece that's maybe like 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the ground near you.
Alright, so I notice that and I jump off of, I leap off of, I can't run and jump though. That wasn't a good idea.
Your
Yeah.
movement is the running.
Right, it's fine. Even if you want to, if you just tell me like I want to try to jump up and whack it like a pinata.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna try to jump up and whack it like a pinata.
excellent. Give me a athletics check, please.
My pleasure.
Give me an attack with disadvantage, please. As Riff jumps up, swinging her great sword a little haphazardly.
Oh well.
And because of the wobble of the swing from the jump, it does end up being just a little bit shy of the giant spider's face. All right, repeat that if you like.
Yeah. Another athletics.
Do a double jump.
Yeah, please, in athletics. You still manage to jump up sufficiently high. Give me an attack with disadvantage. Nope. This one, nope. Same thing. Just kind of flailing the sword, just trying to reach that extra distance, seeing and knowing that it would come up short, and just so it whizzes, cuts through the air right in front of this creature's face.
Great. Oh, yeah, and I don't have a D4 any longer, right? Or do I?
Oh, you have it forever. Not forever, until the thing ends. So yes.
Oh,
I don't think it matters. No.
well, roll it.
D-
It might roll a
It would be
d4.
a 13.
13 at max if it was the 9, yeah.
No, well, no, but you had an 11 as well.
Oh yeah, the 11 could turn into a
She
15.
had a 13 on the first attack.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and
Yeah, so okay, yeah, so give me damage because actually minimum roll.
the first
Minimum would
one.
make it
Yeah, on the 13, right on.
A 3, so that's a 16.
Yeah, just give me damage. Your first one actually did hit.
Okay, great.
You're not raging though, right?
No.
Okay. And with that jumping kind of just like a piñata, you kind of cut open its underbelly section and just its innards rain downwards and it falls off the ceiling. Rift, from your position, you see
Boy.
troglodytes pouring
Oh boy.
into view.
So this
Hey!
this is a greatest hits.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah, great. You hear the clickety clackety of more spider feet rift. You hear unknown languages and tongues and dialects. Again and again, the word loth.
There's a lot of things coming, guys.
Again and again, the word aviander. With that,
Who is blowing up?
you do
Yeah.
you do notice though, Rift, that just like the spiders, the troglodytes, as they come around the corner, they see you. Their eyes are kind of fixated on that fire. It looks like they really don't like that fire too much. That being said, I'm not going to take us out of initiative. I am going to go and smoke a cigarette and think, and you all are going to RP for about 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes. What's happening right now, you all are noticing, or you would notice, Riff notices, more and more and more bodies are arriving down at the southern end of that chamber, all Underdark folk. All of them are, until I get back,
It
eyeing
might
that
actually be me.
ball of fire a little fearfully. Yep, what's up, Clark?
How many people does Rift see? Or how many creatures?
More arrive every, like, it seems like a large herd of them. Right now,
Ooh.
Currently see 10.
yeah, she currently sees 10. I'll tell you right now, there's a lot more. There's way more than, there's a lot. You guys will see when I get back. Right now, you all are RPing. The enemy forces seem to be just continuously getting there at that southern part entryway to that hallway. Right now, it seems like a lot of little boys got there first and are a little wary of that fire. Discuss.
Do we run, hide?
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know, or do we just take them on? Because only a couple can come at us at a time, so we just beat them like wave after wave.
Eventually, if there's enough things, we're gonna run out of, like, I know I'll run out of
Well, arrows.
you know?
Or bolts or whatever.
Yeah.
It would be best to choose our fights, and I don't think this is one that we should choose.
I haven't
think
seen.
we should
I wasn't.
hide.
Well, I wasn't here for what's up north. Is there a different path we like? Do we eventually have to go south? Is there a different path we could have taken if we go back north, or has north all been explored?
There is more to explore up north, but the thing we need
That's
to worry
also-
about right now is getting away and hidden.
Yes,
The
but if up
clearing
north was a dead
directly
end,
north of us,
I didn't
though,
know if there
we
was a
may
place
be
to
able
hide.
to use.
Okay, then yeah,
If
that
we can
sounds
hide in one of the buildings up there until they pass, then we may be safe. Otherwise, our best option
good.
would probably
Wait.
be retreating to the second floor
Or-
again.
I like that. That's fine. But a separate idea. We know. I think it's Rift. Rift. You can do like earthquakes and moving the earth and stuff, right?
No, I can only do pass
What
without
was-
a trace.
No. What
Trace.
was this thing? What was this thing that you just did with
That
the earth?
was
That's
Kathira.
me.
Kathira, what did you do with the earth then? Sorry.
Erupting Earth.
Could we use that to temporarily cave in this tunnel, and then we just hide in this room, and then once everything's gone, we either use it a second time to clear the tunnel, or we dig ourselves out with strength and stuff. But could that be an option? Then we don't even have to move. We just hide here behind rocks.
I
It's like
only have 2 spell uses of it left. I think
Oh.
and it doesn't. I don't really think it works 100% like that, like you're
yeah,
thinking.
it stays
Okay.
like that. So caving us in and the ability to get out might be a lot harder than you think.
Okay, that's fine. I was just afraid that if we go into a building, smart creatures will search buildings. Like if there's drow or actual sapient or sentient creatures.
Well, the
We can
drow-
always retreat back to the second level again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, yeah, let's go north.
I mean, we can continue to kill these, but they're just gonna, like, our weapons are just going to, eventually run out unless I start using my sword.
Well, yeah, at some
If
point
you
we'd have
move
to-
your
yeah.
sphere further south, a little
My
bit,
weapon don't run
and
out.
then you can use that to cover our escape. Let us get out of view, and then you can dismiss it, or however it works.
How far can you be away from it? Like, is there a distance for what's the range or whatever?
60 feet.
Okay, so yeah, I think as long as we keep it 60 feet away from us, that would work. Yeah. As far as fighting, I think technically we could use swords and cantrips and stuff forever, but yeah, that's not efficient. So I agree.
As the party is
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Craig.
as the party is discussing all this, truly they can see more Underdark races in front of them now than anyone's ever seen, except for perhaps at Vex. But even at Vex, people were dispersed and everything. This is like a pogrom in front of you of Underdark species. From the back now in Undercommon, the party hears, Amara, you understand, you hear a drow call out, "Get them, you fools! Loth will have you for dinner, if not." And from the back, the party sees people start to stir and push forward as 2 Quaggoths push forward through the group, seemingly losing the courage of everyone else as they prepare to come up at us. I am going to...
Amara would scream, "The only thing Loft is having for dinner is you!"
Before they were getting closer.
Amara. Yell out to them, "We seek Trissa by order of Rezero."
Ooh.
So we seek Triza by order of
Rezriel.
Rezriel.
Rizriel.
Resurrect.
Rezriel.
Okay. So I guess I yell that out.
Murmurs go through the crowd of creatures. Is everyone standing where they're actually standing right now? Before I go forward?
I wanted to move up because we were going to run, and I have flight speed, so. But yeah.
Well,
But
if we're
we're
not
in
gonna run, if we
initiative
could talk
or
our way
no?
out of this, that would
Are
be
we?
great.
Are we initiative still, or are we just temporarily out of it?
It kind of largely depended on what you all chose to do. Temporarily, we're not. Before I make the response to Mars call out, is everyone where they want to be? Yes, Riff. Feel free. Put yourself
Yes.
where you want to be.
Okay, I'm coming back here. Because depending on what we're doing.
The party hears many murmurs in response to that.
Pippin, do you want to slide up in case we're running? You might want to take that extra 20 feet while you can.
So just real quick and kind of whispers to everyone. The Trissa is who Resruel said we need to speak to about the drow that we killed on this level. He said that Trissa would tell us how to atone for that.
As Conwyn is saying that, the party hears a response, this time in a cultured dialect of Common. Trissa. What do you know of Trissa? Who sent you? How do you know Rizriel?
We met Rizriel in the second level. We went to consult with him after we met with the drow earlier, and he's told us to come find Trissa. Said that she would help us to atone and settle the debt.
Should we mention that we're allies of Rizriel? Like, specifically?
You say Rizriel sent you. Come then. We will bring you to the priestess, and she will decide.
Can I do an
Can-
insight check?
Yeah,
on
I would
that?
also like to do insight on that.
Yeah, of course.
Eh.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds sketch. Sounds like a shadowy drow
Yeah.
talking to around a corner.
But so I wasn't so out of character because I don't know this. What was you said that this drow might have been his brother, but he was okay with us having killed his brother, and he told us how to make up for it. Is that the gist?
Not exactly okay with it, but he understood.
So
We don't know exactly it's his
we
brother.
encountered
either.
maybe this will be a good recap for everybody. We encountered Rizriel, and then we encountered this unknown drow in level 3. We killed this unknown drow. What we noticed was that this unknown drow resembled Rizriel in more than just being drow to drow. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Is that us just being racist in that all drow look alike?
No, it was a high perception check. No, it was a legit perception. It was that drow did look close.
Familial.
Yeah, yes, that's a much better thing to say than we killed Rizriel's brother.
Okay.
And so too, when we went there, I don't. Yeah, we never asked or anything like that. Just Rizriel let us know how to kind of remove ourselves from the dog do a little bit.
I guess if Rizriel said this is how we fix it, do we trust Rizriel enough to not run away?
My name is Conwyn Jalithra. To whom am I speaking?
We're just giving out our names now.
He will. He can go right ahead.
You speak now with Rizrian.
Oh shit.
Kin to Rizriel?
We are of a clan. Give me a perception check too, please.
Did you notice Alibon's 20 insight there?
No, I didn't. Let me go back on it. That was when. Okay. He sounded evil to you. This sounds like an evil drow.
Right.
That being the best you can get from a nat 20 around the corner like that, and nothing was actually being discussed at that point when that one was done.
Fair enough.
So
Can I say in is it undercommon, deep speech? I don't know
Undercommon.
what he was
Undercommon.
speaking.
undercommon is what they had
Do
been
you promise on
conversing at.
Loth that we have safe passage until we speak to them?
1 second on that. With the 23 perception, Conwyn, what you noticed was Rizrian's eyes going flickering to your face, staying there for a second, and I needed you to do an 18 or more. What you can also see behind Rizrian on the ceiling, you recall how just the spider webs were in the shape of skulls before?
Yes.
You can see like 2 or 3 up high on the ceiling behind Rizrian depictions of what's quite clearly several of your faces in the spider silk.
Okay.
But it's like artistic, right? Looks good.
And so that happened in one moment, the same moment, having heard Amara's comment, Rizrian will respond, if what you say is truth, on Loth.
We have an accord. All right. Well, I know what they'll taste if they lie to me, so I'm for it.
Will you split your forces so that we may join and pass with you?
Hold on.
You must come and give me your token, so I may verify.
Oh yes, we have proof that we know Rizriel, right?
I gotta restart. My token's acting all weird.
I feel like he gave us something that was like, here's proof that you're working with the Zentarim. I feel like.
He gave us a note to give to.
Yeah, he did give us.
Oh, give us a note. Okay.
So, Kathira, I think you can dismiss your flames.
No.
What's the duration? You might as well keep it up if it has a duration.
It's 1 minute.
Oh,
so
okay.
It would
It's
probably
gonna
be
go away
gone
anyway,
very
yeah.
soon.
I love how she's just like, no.
As it fades away.
Pardon my discretion. This will take
Hold
some
on.
time.
Hold on. So,
Oh fuck!
describe to me your actions.
They're just goblins.
Like I saw how your token was moving, but be like super crazy specific with me.
Crazy specific. The
Where's the note?
Hold on, I'm getting there. The Amanatar's Reckoning is going back, seated on the belt.
Okay.
The shield is going to go on my back into the side pouch where the note is. Going to pull it out, presenting. I'm guessing there's a seal on the note of some sort.
Yep. Give me all the way up till when you get down with Rizrian, and then I'm going to stop you. Yep, Clark, you're fine.
Pardon my discretion. It's a little difficult to pass here. And I would hold out the note at this point.
All right, is everyone where they are?
I hate this, but yeah.
I would. Can I not follow directly behind him, or is he supposed to go alone?
Oh, you could. Anyone. This is.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody needs to be super specific about what they're doing.
That's right.
Where I am is where
I'm
I'm
staying
staying.
at the
to be
back, but
ready
I'll move up a
for
little
an
bit.
attack. If they attack us, I will draw fire.
Yeah, I'm readying a
Stay-
bless.
You guys notice that
Mm.
probably three medium bodies, worst case, could fit abreast in this hallway as you walk down. Amara, we might retcon things though. I need you to give me a perception roll and a luck roll, and we'll just make that perception with advantage.
And you also have a D4 if it doesn't work out well.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll that d4.
Oh, it's a nat 1. It doesn't matter. Nat 1's not. Oh, with advantage. You have a 22 then.
All right, so my friends,
Hold on,
that
I
20.
have- Yeah, so
That 22 will be enough.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what the 22 perception is going to be enough. So we're
And you
maybe
wanna-
retconning some things here. We're going to go theater of the mind here for a moment.
Okay.
As Conwyn was strapping a Monitor's Reckoning back onto his waist buckle, taking the first big footsteps over these just wreckage of the floor there and taking out the note. I never really described exactly how the note looked. It's nothing like in an envelope or folded up anything. It's closer to like a napkin with something scrawled on it. Amara, you see that it's an undercommon, something that no one else in the party speaks. You see that Conwyn is going to hand Rizrian a note that reads, "Kill them all."
Oh, yeah, I just was going to say, had we not read the note? Had no one in the party read the note?
Do you res-
The insight that we got off of Rizriel was that there was no
Yeah.
ill feelings towards us. So
Obviously, but someone still should have read the note.
Nobody reads
No,
undercommon.
Nobody reads
okay.
it.
All right, my friends.
Can
My
I-
friend.
And
Yes, Amara?
Can
Wow.
I use my dexterity, like my sleight of hand, to snatch that note? And I'll be like, this is the wrong note.
Well,
This is for other people. This is not your note.
just to be clear, like I say, you discovered this when you guys were back before. Right. That's why we're theater of the mind right now, and based on
It's your grocery
your-
list.
So before they came out, I will be like, Conwyn, you never showed me this note. That does not say what you think it does.
then what does it say?
She leans over, she whispers, she says, kill them all.
Well, it's good that you noticed.
You see at the end of the hallway, Rizrian has now crossed his arms over and starts tapping his foot. Well, adventurers, where is this token?
Are we all basically back up to the top?
Yes, just so you. Right.
So,
Pippin, how's your forgery? Pippin, can you forge a document?
Not that fast.
So Conwyn whispering really
I
quickly
can't.
would
I have
say,
forgery, and I
if
couldn't
anyone
do it that fast.
forges, Conwyn's stepping away and leaving.
All right, well, you're the one who's all like, I have a note. How about you come up with a solution then?
Yeah, what's your solution? Do we present a different note? Do we have any? Oh, Zent. Anybody got anybody got snakes? Zentrum are all about snakes and fly snakes. Does anybody have scales or snakes or?
well,
Actually,
I'm
didn't
full
we
of
kill
scales.
quite a few? And also, I am technically a red brand.
We killed Xanathar, and we
Not
have
Zentarim.
their emblems.
Yeah, we haven't actually fought or killed any Zentrum.
I
The
grow
best, honest way
impatient, friends.
that we could take care of this is just presenting all of the Xanathar's emblems as a kill count, as deeds to Rizriel.
I think it's
we're in
worth a
catch
shot.
22.
Okay.
Maybe.
We're
Yeah.
in a bad position right now, so we should do this in a
But
defensive way that we can retreat if needed.
my only counter to that, guys, is if Rezriel, who is supposed to be our ally, turned on us secretly, and now we're pretending he's still our ally. These people could you know what I mean? I just don't even know if pretending to have a note or pretending to know Rizriel is even a useful option, since we know Rizriel has turned on us. Because they'll probably know too. If not now, they'll know soon enough.
They already know
Maybe.
that we know Rizriel, though.
Well, yeah, but they don't know that Rizriel has turned on us, and so that's what I'm saying. But they will soon.
Yeah, it's about to be a world of hurt.
The party hears another kind of commotion amongst the ranks to their south, and at this point, a tall and muscular drow in thick-looking armor, carrying a large longsword, pushes past Rizrian, the person you were all speaking to before. The drow says, "Enough games, adventurers! I, Ranagax of House Avriendar, sentence you to death!" And as they say, and he says that, you all may respond.
Okay. Are we going to try lying? Are we running? Are we going back into this cave
We
and
don't
defending? What are we
wish
doing?
death to any of you. We didn't wish death to anyone. We merely defended ourselves. Why do you accuse us of death? Or why do you sentence us to death? Is death a sentence for defense?
Samara just backs up a little bit, like getting ready to run.
Yep, same.
Give me a persuasion check, Conwyn. We sentence you to death because you do it to us first. You always have. House Avriendar has been cursed to the darkness. Always put down and cast out by you outlanders, you uplanders who know the sun. But those days are ending now.
That means
While
you're
we do
accusing
know the
us.
sun, we also know justice. And the only justice we wish for now is peace.
You're also making it sound like us outlanders are always judging you underworlders, but by doing that, you're being racist against the outlanders. So you can't just say we're all the same because we say you're all the same.
That's really convincing.
You see Rangax staring at you for a moment, Clark, furrowing his brow, and seemingly looking not like thrilled to hear such a thing. Conwyn, give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Can Amara say, not all overworlders are afraid of the dark. Some were born here.
I mean, that's a better way of what I was saying. That's literally what I was saying. The sub-overworlders aren't like how they think we are. That's all
Phrasing
I was,
is everything.
Well, I think also intention and meaning is also
their
partial.
Language, as my eyes shine, able to see in the dark.
Rangax points his sword forward. Kill them now! And
I mean, wait, what happened with this 21 then? Because I know you made a roll of disadvantage for the 10 and 14. What was the 21?
That was a different check. There was going to be a series of checks there.
Oh, I see.
It delayed the inevitable, and then...
The 21 gave him a chance to do another very high roll and maybe avert disaster, but one was not enough in such a thing. So, party, I suppose I will do an initiative here, and we'll do a fresh initiative, I suppose, just so you guys can roll more clickety-clackities. Oh, no. All right.
I promise not to roleplay ever again.
Oh, that's two.
No, role playing is good and fine. It's just
no, I know. I said something and the whole party got angry. I said something, so it won't happen again.
No, nobody got angry at you.
The whole party? I don't even know what happened. So
not the whole party. A couple of them. Not the whole party. You're right. I apologize, Crystal.
Conwyn, are you kidding me?
Another one? Jeez.
Conwyn, what happened?
Another one.
Another common roll.
Where am I? There we are. Just to be clear, are we running or fighting, guys?
I don't know.
I think we have a choice.
It's not going to be a good fight.
Well, no, we have. I think we have three choices. We go back into this cave and we defend the position. Option 2, we stay where we are and fight right here. Option 3, we run away. So
here's the question, though. If we were being overwhelmed by the spiders, yes, we could kill the big bad guys, but will killing them make all the other spiders go away? Like I said, eventually I will run out of
Cut the head off the snake.
You'll run. But I think that if we count, okay, can we see everyone who's here right now?
Do we 100% have to go this way? Since I wasn't here last time, is this a thing? Do we have to go this way?
You quite clearly cannot see everybody that's there, but Clark, since you're asking, give me a perception check. Amara,
okay.
an answer while you're doing that perception roll. Amara, to answer you. There's one other way that we know to be unexplored. That's where we encountered the first drow.
Okay.
I guess the only reason I was asking about the manpower is based on what I can see as Kyle. We could take this group. It's some goblins, some lizards, some spiders, and some drow. I think we could take this group, but that's just me.
I think
But
there's a
you
lot
didn't
more
fight the
spiders
last
than-
drow, did you?
With
I have a feeling this leads back over this way though, because the one Quaggoth that got away, and now they have webs that look like us, and they know who we are.
So
Which way leads back to which way?
running and trying
Mitch?
to find the other way
The
isn't
unexplored.
going to necessarily do us any favors.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before too. That's why I think stepping back into this cave might be your best option.
everyone, give me an insight roll. Now that kind of all of the pieces are on the table.
Okay.
I am rolling beautifully tonight.
People who have blue dots, you can add a D4 to that insight roll.
Oh, well,
If
that
it-
ain't
if it
gonna
would- if
be
it would help at
doing
all.
much. Yeah, no.
So
13.
here's what is apparent to a number of you guys. It seems like this is some sort of drow clan. Clans normally stick together, and like that's the number one thing is the clan. That being said, clan people can do like other stuff too, but maybe after killing that one drow, the forces that got away came back here and told these guys about you guys.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Maybe.
sure we were.
Maybe.
What I'm wondering then
Maybe.
is where did we encounter the drow and those forces that hypothetically got away? And would us running
Up
towards...
north, it's the only other unexplored area is where we encountered the other drow.
And so then chances are it links to this other area too.
Yeah, I'm pretty
all,
sure
all roads lead to drow.
Well,
Yeah, we're kind of.
where I'm going.
Possibly.
Chances are, but we don't know.
Yeah, I think we go back into this tunnel
Let's go
here
back into
and
our
defend.
Nice defendable
Yeah, we defend this corner. Yep, agreed.
tunnel.
Friends, let's do a let's do a vote.
Oh,
1
God.
to stay and fight. 2 to stay in the cave and fight. 3 to run.
If we say cave, does that mean this tunnel or?
Yeah. One would be stay where we are right now. 2 is to go back into here.
You crazy motherfuckers.
We've
Because, Craig,
exhausted
it sounds-
any other
Craig,
possible.
It sounds
Okay.
like no. Here's the thing.
Well.
It sounds like 3 would just lead us to more drow as well.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. We've kind of like through a series of decisions that I didn't think this was very unlikely to happen, but we're here now, so I guess you're right.
I really wish you guys hadn't killed that drow. Had I been here, I would have spoken against killing the drow.
I think we are here now. It's all fine.
I think
you
had
know,
we had a full party, somebody would have been able to understand them. We would have.
That's a good point too. We would have been able to speak to the drow. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fair.
Firstly, the drow wasn't the first thing we met. Okay. Secondly,
right.
the drow was not the first thing we met. We
No,
met
no,
one of the
no.
things that we have killed earlier on, which
That attacked us,
he was going to be killed either way.
Oh,
so
okay.
that happened to be a friend of the drows.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I got
Well,
you. That
Okay,
makes sense.
so there's a lot more to the story than obviously they're all letting on. To
Yes. Okay.
We know.
I gotcha.
So
Okay.
putting that out.
In my head, you guys just came upon a weird elf and murdered him, and I'm like, why would you do that?
Well, because you weren't here.
Right.
All right, I think Craig's saying first break.
Yeah, we'll take our first break here.
All right,
Yeah.
so what are we back
So we'll
in?
take a
in
10 or 5.
As a question,
10.
are we
I'm
going
gonna restart and hope maybe my camera will
All
work.
right.
before the
so-
actual battle starts? Will we be able to
7:25.
get back into this cavern, or are we going to have to start the battle here?
It's going to start there, but you guys all now are together on your strats.
Mhm.
You ball. Wow. Okay. Wow.
This is gonna be
Okay, I just got a fucking delivery at 7:30 p.m. It's funny. I'm curious, have any of you guys like read into this module, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage?
Only after we've finished areas.
Once after this session, feel free to look into level 3 to see the series of events that led to this.
Oh, I know.
You mean how like that first group was supposed to be the welcoming committee?
And that Rizrael was a familial relation, and that in Rizrael's bio it like specifically says Rizrael's loyal to the Zentarum. Rizrael's more loyal to the House Aviendar.
Whoops.
It's alright.
Well, that would be metagaming on my part if I haven't read that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that everyone's different, and I think I think any DM would agree. The most important thing is to just make sure everyone's doing as little metagaming as possible.
Mhm.
But I think, like, I don't know, Kyle would be able to correct me, and I guess, yeah, well, Kyle would be able to tell me. But I feel like I can read I can read and have it not really seep in. I feel like, but I do recognize that everyone's different. You know what I mean? So if it's always better to just have zero chance of it bleeding in, right? And just
Right.
not
I mean,
look.
you can read and not have it influence the decisions you make.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I think we're just waiting on one or two, so we'll give it a little bit here.
And I think doing that just brings it down to well, it would be beneficial, but it's not really what my character would do.
Right. Yeah. And
I'm going
I
to
was
do this like my character, blind.
yeah. That would be cool, blind character. I thought about that once, doing a character with like a big, like can't talk or something like that. It would be interesting. And I was just telling Crystal, like worst case, like failure in D&D, much like failure in life. It's a cool thing too. I think people have bad failure gets a bad rap.
I will say that's the one thing I did read that I'm kind of sad I did ahead of time was the what happens if failure.
That's dude, I was so excited. That was my #1 get out of jail free card, and then I had a couple of backups.
As soon as I started reading it, I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to know this.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I guess that'll have to be #2.
So I don't know full details, but I know the general. Yeah.
I don't la.
This place is crazy, man. I'm so eager for the party to see some more floors because even though these first couple look similar, it stops being things get more and more mad. Speaking of the Matrix Reloaded, huh?
Yeah, that trail will be out tomorrow. That'll be interesting to look at.
Jess, Kyle, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but take your times. Just let me know whenever you're ready.
I mean, I'm here. Kyle's in the bathroom.
Give him time, then. Give him time.
For whatever reason, everything just dropped, so I didn't hear anything that was said there.
No, it's nothing you haven't heard me soapbox before, talking to,
Then that's good. I don't hear
it. For what it's worth, I do think you guys are making the best of a bad decision here, or a bad situation, and I think that if you guys all play super smart.
About. If we full party wipe, I guess she'll just have to reach out ghostly to someone else. You know what I mean?
Well,
somebody's gonna die.
I don't know. I have no idea. I literally have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen right now.
Well, let's see what happens. Because we could run, but what are we running into? You know?
Yeah, for all we know, we're
it wouldn't matter if we ran or we didn't.
I don't know.
There could be more parties
behind them.
What'd you say, Kathira?
I think I said the same thing as Mark. We would just run up behind them for all we know.
Right.
We'll just get in a defensible position.
I mean, it's kind of irrelevant as the surprise. It's already upon you guys, but literally, you basically found their town. You found a town, full town that was looking for you with essentially wanted posters.
Yeah.
Me up top side. I don't know what's happened, but I guess I'm gonna kill everything.
Connection failed.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have wanted posters for Amara and Clark and.
No, right, exactly. Just so it was
walk
only.
Away.
Right.
Say if it's me or them, it's gonna be them.
That's awesome.
Say, Kyle, stop running from the bathroom. Hi. Or stop talking from the bathroom.
No, dude, take your time. You don't gotta pinch nothing.
He's yelling from the bathroom comments. My microphone isn't gonna pick that up. In my ears.
I didn't understand it, but I heard it.
Back on.
I was telling Rift here. I was telling Crystal because it would be in our characters' heads. To me, the most dangerous thing. I think you guys are being super smart with utilizing the hallway as a bulwark. What's really dangerous right now is fucking arrows. Arrows are so dangerous right now because they could fit a lot. I don't know where you guys would go to minimize arrows. I have an idea, but I don't want to say it. But if you don't minimize arrows, it's a big damage swing.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any more.
We do have a place to go, and it could fit us all, but then we're literally mice in a corner.
Now I have one important question. Kyle, did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you wash your dick?
I gotta go downstairs. Really quick, guys.
I think that's what
weird.
people
Okay.
usually do.
That's-
Wait, I always do that when I pee.
Why, you drop it in the toilet bowl?
Well, no, if
No,
you're at a urinal, you flush it and then you rinse it off in the waterfall. That makes sense.
Oh, I just use those for the underside for the ball part.
Gross.
I didn't think you shafted in that. Anyways,
Okay.
You guys don't teabag the little lake?
that's what I thought. Yeah,
You
isn't it? For
obviously do. That's why they put the disc in there because it's like a mint for your ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
cool.
scrubber.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Um,
see.
I'm gonna say a hard no.
hard no. All right, so Amara, you are the first to act in this standoff we find ourselves in.
Okay. Well, I will be doing. Apparently, I can just use my one crossbow that's magical +1. I don't have to switch. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to.
Yeah, I saw that dialogue that was going on. I for now, I'm totally down with it. I wasn't actually following it with my eyes, so I'll probably message you guys later, checking in. But
That's
I believe
fine.
it.
Let me add that +4 because I doubt that's going to hit. A 16 to hit this guy.
Clark, what's the time on that?
On what?
Is it that buff? Is it an hour or 10
It's
minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's when did we put? Yeah, we put it on right.
I put it on right
Yeah.
as those figures came in.
Yep. It's still going. So right now, we'll say 4 more minutes ish. 4 more minutes.
Cool.
The way
Okay.
combat goes, if we make it that far,
You
Yeah.
see.
4 rounds or whatever. So
You see this drow in front of you who is wearing this matte black studded leather armor and wielding a shield and a short sword, just with a dexterous kind of twist and flick of his blade, cleaves the arrow in half before it arrives at him. No, that's your magic arrow, right?
Yeah.
He hits it to the side.
It's like, I was a little flustered. Let's try that again. How about a dirty 20?
This time, in a distinctly like a militaristic fashion, instead of trying the same movement, this time he goes up in a fluid motion, trying to raise his shield up, taking his sword back for another thrust. The shield just doesn't come up quite in time as your bolt flies out far faster than the first does,
Nice.
hitting him, dealing 8 points of piercing damage.
Awesome. Okay. One more time. How about a 26?
This bolt coming out so fast that he can barely react in any time other than to raise his eyebrows.
9 damage. Okay. And I am going to GTFO.
The elite-looking drow in front of you snarls out, "House of Grandor will have your blood!"
It didn't need to be this way.
you could have taught me about Lolth. I've been trying to learn about new gods and stuff. You could have taught me about Lolth.
Clark and
I
Conway,
want to
give
know
me...
what love is.
give me
want
an-
you to show me.
Alright, hold on, because this is going to be a monstrously long combat, guys. I know we all have a lot of fun and love playing, but we'll help to respect each other's turn orders. And I was going to say, I'm sorry, Alivan, I do gotta hold off your turn for one moment. Conway and Clark, both give me a freebie perception based on what was said. Which is fine, right? I'm talking is fine, guys. I'm not...
right? I'm not going to argue.
trying to be a Debbie Downer. So you both notice that the man in front of you seems both determined to kill you and sad. He does seem sad. That being said, Alivan, now is
You hear
your
that over the
turn
mic?
back.
Did you guys hear that thunder over the mic?
Oh,
Damn.
I just heard
Yeah,
it
it's rolling
here.
through.
Okay, yeah, we're all good. Yeah, we're good. Well,
Well, I just lost internet, and we'll probably lose it again. So we've been out for about 5 minutes. So
Wow, did
Oh,
you
no.
really?
Yeah, we
Oh, shit.
disappeared for like 5 minutes.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, there's supposed to
If
be
you guys look
crazy
out the
storms
window,
and/or
it's getting
tornadoes,
pitch
so
black out.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
it's
have
dark.
been blasting
It's
that
dark
all
going down
day.
anyway.
I've been
But anyway,
hearing
God, we're right along the
CV
river.
downstairs.
This
I
is
am
terrible.
going to. I am going to firebolt that guy with the shield. I'm going to assume a 23 hits him.
23 does in fact hit. He raises his shield to block it, and it does block, but just the force, the sheer kinetic and fiery power, breaks through the block.
For 11 points of damage. Fire.
All right.
And then I'm going to activate my my lovely bracers that allow me to pass again and do that again, and do that all over again. 20 motherfucker.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Show 'em who's boss, baby.
Nice.
For 23 points of fire damage.
Holy shit, that's a fireball if I ever saw one.
The Alivon needed those bracers, guys.
It's the,
Can you-
34 points of damage and and I'm gonna back up behind. I'm gonna move back into the cave.
Everybody get in the cave.
Did my 30?
That was a big freaking hit, Ellie.
Yeah, that
I'll
was
bet.
a huge hit.
Kathira is just going to move back into the cave and ready a flaming sphere.
Readying it for the first time you see an enemy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming I can't really see anything right now except for maybe the corner of a spider.
You
Yeah, not even.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
I'm just going to move back to the cave.
Maybe the corner of
might
yeah,
wanna
maybe
move
the corner.
further because I think where you are right there is going to be our front line. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm going to move back further.
Oh, okay.
I can't move my token right now for some reason. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All's back.
I might have to do a refresh, guys.
We might have to do another night.
Crystal hates storms.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I do.
Do you want me to come over, my love? I'll hold you in all your fat.
Here comes